right? And that's the thing to do next.
Missy nods and says, sure, there's that.
Change two things at once, now you gotta figure out which one was the solution.
Yeah, and then the night after that, I can try to go to sleep away without the drugs.
Missy says, I'm not sure which one you'd hope for it to be. If it's the distance, then you can't be here. If it's the drugs, well, you're going to have to start looking for those pretty soon. It's not as if I can create those with my whim.
Just have to start growing some poppy flowers with those cabbages.
What were those drugs?
It's really better if you don't know.
Really?
Really. Because you tried to poison yourself to go on a hallucinogenic journey?
That is a better point than I was expecting.
Missy nods astutely. Look, I'm the one over here with this guy trying to manage him. I think I can handle you, Eugene. Hey, was that an insult at me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Eugene, I think she's flirting with you.
Sorry, Zane, but you didn't have to survive like, you know, me and Tony did.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't have to survive. I could have just chosen to lay down and die.
No, I mean, you didn't have to scavenge and fight zombies all the time.
What do you think I've been doing as a part of the military?
Wait, really? How many... Why don't you tell me your stories? Fuck. Our guys are always telling you ours.
No one's interested in my stories.
I'm interested. What have you done? Shit.
No. Things? Stuff?
Yeah, like what?
he's been put on the spot, and so it's maybe not so much that he's lying, he's just uncomfortable talking about
right.
it. You know?
He's not exactly the most confident and charming person on his best days.
I killed creatures, things that best left. You've seen them. I mean, there's no really glory in talking about it. It's not fun.
Okay. I just figured you guys got to, like, live somewhere safe during, you know, before you came here.
No. When I was a pawn for the United States from the very beginning. Who were in turn a pawn of the lumber companies.
Yes. Like, a long time ago.
Huh.
They're not the reason weed stayed illegal. Just the reason it became illegal.
At any rate, it's all ancient history.
Yeah, I guess so.
He looks back out over the roof.
Fair enough. Zane has just earned a little bit of newfound respect from Potman.
It won't take long to lose it.
Nope.
Alright, Tony chains Eugene up to the roof and leaves.
Well, him and Zane are having a moment. I need to leave them alone.
Had a moment.
Yes.
It's over now.
God.
It was over before you even left.
Yep. And thank God.
Alright, well, is there anything else you four wish to do before night comes? As in I-G-H-T, not the K?
I am going to get him a chair. It's going to be a crappy chair.
Tony's going to, we need to get rebar, but the little car won't be able to take that much rebar. But hey, we can get some. He's going to go around. Probably going to see. spend time looking at what he probably needs to get.
Jax did mention that the next time you were going to go out looking for it, he would go with you. Because he knows what he needs.
What is the current time of day?
It's 4 p.m.
And we're looking at night by like 7?
Yeah, so I think we're probably going to head out here.
More like 8:30. I mean, it is, we're further up north. And
yeah, I think we'll head around at like 5 o'clock, be back out at 7 o'clock so we can head back out.
Potman's gonna practice whistling.
Could you, like, not, like, that's really, like, I have sensitive ears.
Oh. So, like, quieter?
So, like, not.
Whoa.
See, this is what happens when you give Zane confidence.
I'm alright with this. I find it less annoying.
We have new Zane now. We don't need old Zane to be a Zane.
Seriously. Alright, Potman shuts up.
Yeah. Well, if there's nothing else before you want to mount up for your expedition, let Jax know that you're going to go out.
Mm-hmm. We'll go down and say, hey, we're heading out.
I'll be with.
Fantastic. And he, like, looks over at Blackwater. Congratulations, son. You're going to be the only one down here in the basement now.
If you're not still here when I get back, I'll kill you.
What's to stop me? I'm going to seal the doors leading down here. There's doors?
Jesus.
You didn't notice the doors?
Oh.
No? Well, that's pretty unfortunate.
Jesus!
How about you have fun down here? I wouldn't want you to run.
Holy shit, Crash's death weighed heavily on Jack.
Oh, and Willie.
Fuck.
If I find you've been sitting on my office chair, I'll put a bolt through your foot.
What?
Whoa!
What happened?
I mean, what's to stop me? Just kidding, you're not going to be able to run. Look at you.
You're not going to be able to run as he swings a bat and breaks his leg.
Jack says,
I mean, look at you. Crack.
Besides, honestly, you gullible boy, if there were doors I could lock, then I wouldn't be sitting down here in the fucking basement looking left and right for all of these hours now, would I?
And I can't afford ammunition.
Chris, I think it'd be best if you took one for the team and kind of just sleep with Jax to calm him down a little bit.
I don't think that would calm him down.
You can actually just do it down in the basement. Just
Jack's
ignore William.
Jack's gonna say, Riggs? No, I'm not sitting down there in the fucking basement, you twat. Right, I didn't expect you to cooperate, Lance. And eventually Lance is woken up and he comes down to the dark stairwell to sit down in the basement. The lights are turned off. So when the lights are turned off, Blackwater's like... Lance says, alright, I have some rules. 1, you shine that flashlight at me, I break your fucking fingers. 2, remain vigilant. What does that mean? Be on your guard.
See.
And not drunk like usual.
Good luck. Alright.
Feel free to use the office chair, Lance.
Lance gives Grace a thumbs up.
Spin.
Okay. Is Fletch going to be going?
Or is he going to be staying home like a bitch?
I'll try to not get in another car crash.
You'd better stay home then.
Yeah, that's...
You wouldn't want to split the party, would you?
Well, the party's already splitting.
Well,
You're up there with Zane. I mean, you've got this.
we've been forced to only because of circumstance.
Yes.
I like the little adorable blue car image. I like it.
It's pretty good. Huh?
It has a Steam written at the bottom.
Same.
How you know it's good?
Alright, let's do this.
What?
Sounds like something Trusty Tony
it's a
would drive.
Ford.
Alright. Jax calls shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because he can only fit.
He needs a lot of leg room.
Well, Tony's driving.
Definitely sitting behind Tony.
Wait a second. It's not a Ford Esteem, it's Suzuki, isn't it? Yeah, I think so.
Back to the imports.
Wait. This is a Suzuki? Awesome. These
Believe
things don't break.
so.
These things don't break down. Often.
Except for that one time in Artesia.
not. You totally didn't find it broken down or anything, and covered in questionable fluids.
They are definitely not questionable. You know what they are.
Oh, I am leaving them in the questionable category.
He's not asking.
This car smells like my room.
The funk has never left the car.
Alright, where are you going?
Lowe's or Big Lots or Home Depot or whatever the hell that place is called. I don't know.
Big Lots was not their car.
Lowe's. So did you do your homework and actually look up what a Lowe's would contain in between the week?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we're not going to want to get because it's a Lowe's. Because it's got, like, appliances and shit that we're not going to be able to, like, use unless you guys really, really want me to get, you know, a toilet.
Just saying.
Oven.
Appliances are good material for jury rigging.
They're also heavy as fuck.
That's true.
And we kind of, traded up from a truck that could actually haul those kinds of things down to a fucking Suzuki Esteem.
Yeah, honestly, as much cement mix and rebar as you can fit into that fucking thing.
That's not going to be a whole lot.
Which I would actually say if they're wanting to do that stuff, I'm curious if somebody wants to pair off and go looking for another truck so we can actually haul stuff.
Yeah, Jax is a good idea. Go ahead and give me a dexterity plus driving and a -3 penalty.
All right.
Can we go slower?
We're going as slow as Trusty Tony knows how.
How many seatbelts can I fit?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually,
I brought all the pillows from the tower to surround myself.
You're not gonna need those.
if we want to go that route, I wonder if there's a construction company in the area we could steal a cement mixer truck from.
Who's gonna drive it?
Well, no one has the skill to drive cement mixer.
Well,
Which I assume to be under the truck skill?
That's under drive cement mixer.
yeah, that's super.
In this game, yeah.
I would definitely say drive truck. At any rate, that is a success. You managed to whip around any sort of zombies that or any other obstacles that come your way and make it back to the Lowe's.
The bear pops out on the overpass.
There's the pop scare. There's no zombies outside around there, but looking out through the town of Brunswick, you can see that there is evidence of zombie passage, and off in the distance you can see shambling forms. Too far away to be of significance, but they are noteworthy. Should you head further into Brunswick.
That road's like driving through a haunted house.
So you and Jax are going to go looking for a truck, and while me and Grace are going to attempt to get as much rebar and concrete into this thing?
Yeah.
Jax blinks. Actually, I should probably look to see whether that's worthwhile. Jax looks over at Grace. Maybe you should go with him.
Yeah, no. I got him.
Come along, Anthony.
Thoughts back to Kat always being so averse to being alone with
Tony.
Fletch.
Different character.
That's why I'm having, let's call it nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Memories. Alright. Fletch and Grace go looking for a more suitable vehicle while Jax and Tony go in there and go take care of that first. Jax basically goes to the necessary section, he looks at the rebar and goes, would rather have this from a construction company. This would seal off smaller passages for the doors, but not really those wide intersection hallways.
So it's not going to work.
Not this, no. It can still be useful, but not for the idea in mind.
Well, I guess we can get more concrete in some of it. I'm sure the little Suzuki can handle that.
Sure. I guess
Suzuki...
I had enough weight at the front for it to.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, phone.
As for, Fletch and Grace, well, let's see here. I do have some news for you. You do end up, there is some news. Good news. The good news is that you do end up finding a dark green, like 90s Ford Taurus. One that's capable of 4-wheel drive. It's got a lot of pulling power. It's a big fucking truck. The bad news...
Wait, a Ford Taurus isn't a truck.
I know, I'm fucking with you. By that, I mean I thought of my old vehicle, which means I'm fucking with myself. I can't think of the name of the actual Ford truck.
Like an F-150?
Yes! F-150, thank you. I thought a Taurus...
Or 250 or 350, depending on how big.
It's a 150. I thought of, the last car I had was a Ford Taurus, and so...
Definitely do not have pulling power.
Definitely do not have pulling power. It has a very unique looking front to it with those fucking oval ass headlights.
Yeah. You can pick them out down the road very easily.
I should get ass headlights.
Wouldn't those be rear lights?
No. Rear lights don't get high beams.
You can add that to the list of odd things I've said over the course of a session. At any rate, you do end up finding an F-150. The bad news is that in the process, I'm going to have you two make a dexterity plus stealth check for me. This will end up being opposed.
It'll be fine.
You can make one for me, Chris.
All these terrible low rolls. Game hates me today.
Yeah, I know.
It's upset because I wasn't here last week.
Sure.
Chris? Alright, good to know.
Good talk.
Good talk. I don't remember Grace's stealth skill out of hand. I'll just go ahead and toss a 1d10 and look at character sheet. Okay, well that's good. That'll count as a failure then for sure.
So what you're saying is I'm fine.
What I'm saying is that you're fine. Yes. Yeah, that'll still match up. The bad news is that in the process of walking towards it, the two of you managed to attract attention, and it's probably 30 yards away, and the truck is basically on the other side of it, like another 40. We go ahead and measure out the distance. Maybe I should actually grab the fucking token. There we go.
Overrated.
A bear. It actually ends up being Grace who ends up getting spotted by the damn thing. Fletch? No, it's not Fletch. Fletch might actually be lagging behind a little bit there. But it's definitely Grace who catches the bear's
Fletch is
eye.
being more cautious with his movement.
Yeah. It ends up being Grace who catches the bear's eye. And with that in mind, what do you want to do?
Where is it in relation to the truck?
Let's see here. The bear's about 30 yards from you. The truck is, I don't know. I said it's like 40, 45. And it's not directly behind it, but it's more along like at an angle.
Cool, you just got spotted by a bear.
Yeah, you just got spotted by a bear.
Great. This is what happens when I get called by one of my mother's friends who won't shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Yep.
Bear is 30 yards away from you. You found a Ford F-150, a big green truck, maybe 40 yards away from you. It looks like it's not very damaged. It looks like, from the outside, it's in working order. But there's a bear that spotted you and has begun its characteristic...
I thought you were talking about the bear being not very damaged in working order.
The bear is definitely in good working order.
They're right, but just... I was like, so why are you explaining that?
Dude, it turns over like twice and it just starts right up. Like, it's good to go. It's a good bear.
Good bear.
Alright, so another question is, what vehicles are near me or within running distance?
What I would say is, because it doesn't look like it spotted me, draw it off. Like, you can easily outrun it.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting on top of, like, say, a semi or something and then just shooting it.
Well, I suppose you could find something like that to at least climb on top of. You could find, say, like, another truck. It's clearly non-functional, though.
If you get yourself on top of a truck, you're basically going to be trapped on top of a truck.
I was thinking semis instead of not just the normal
So
truck.
you're trapped on top of a semi.
There is not a semi-truck around.
Okay, then probably just...
We've outrun them before. Like, draw it away, get its attention, and then just round some corners, lose it, and double back.
That would be the idea, then.
Hopefully nothing else bad happens to either of us while that's being done.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Okay.
I mean, the alternative is shitty. We can't just straight up fight it.
If I've learned anything, it's that jaunty zombies flock with bears.
Do the jaunty zombies ride the bears?
Well, you can certainly outmaneuver it, but in the whole process of, and this is going to be a pretty steady chase, the bear will, at a few times, attempt to, like, veer towards Fletch. It can perceive, like, where its closer meal of the two is, and so won't get fooled that easily. You do have to stick close to it. I want you to roll these...
I was thinking, or I imagined, like, just using the relative thing.
Yeah.
If she ran north and it went after her, and then I dropped south to get to the, like, flank it to the truck.
Yeah, that'll definitely work, and it'll definitely stay on there. However, I want you, Chris, to roll a 6d6 for endurance point loss.
Ouch.
Okay. You got the good end of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got the good end of that.
You could have been running on empty, literally.
Could have been down to empty on endurance points, which would have meant, hey, surprise, I'm a bear.
Surprise bear.
At any rate, that will give Fletch enough time to get to the vehicle. Go ahead and give me a lock-picking mechanical test to open up this door.
Okay. Not pick pock. Yeah, that thing.
I know it's not easy to speak, is it? All right.
Lockpick Potman?
You managed
There's
to open.
pickpocket and lock picking.
You managed to open up the door. Give me a test hot wired at a -2. Okay, that works. You get the truck roaring to life.
How's it feel? Does it anything clanking, clattering, falling out the bottom?
Initially, it seems like the steering leads a bit to the left. Basically, it's just going to reduce your ability to drive it by like a -1. There's been some damage to the steering of the vehicle.
All in all, it's pretty solid.
Yeah. About a little under half a tank of gas left.
I'll get it out. There's no keys, I assume. Well, no, there wouldn't be. I'll get it out to where we were, because I'm kind of expecting her to double back.
Yeah. She'll do that. She can easily hop into the back as the bear, like, tries to lope off after you, but the truck is definitely faster than the bear.
Yeah, and then just, keep it safely under control back to the lows.
I will have you make a dexterity plus driving test, but this will be at a +3, and that's already factoring in the -1.
I have no faith in this roll.
Yeah.
I have no faith in my driving rolls.
And then,
There we go. You managed to make it back to the lows just fine with the others.
where'd that +3 come from?
Just due to the ease of the situation. He's driving pretty slow, and so just fast enough so that the bear, like, he eventually gets behind a building and the bear loses track.
Yeah, we've already walked the path, so it's been scouted to know where the bottlenecks would be.
I'll
And
be back in a minute.
yeah, the truck is strong enough to push past some minor obstacles. But the roar of the engine will definitely attract other zombie attention.
Yeah, they're you know. I worry about the little. I don't worry about the little problems.
Okay. You make it back to the Lowe's parking lot.
Yeah. I would say, like, in general, when not running from something, I'd mostly just let vehicles idle through towns and stuff to keep them as quiet as possible. Just cruise along at 5 or 10 miles an hour.
Sure.
Rolling.
Get it back, and as long as nothing's immediately beating down on us,
Nothing's immediately beating down on you.
kill the engine and
You definitely
to find the
made quite
rest
a
of
bit.
them.
You definitely made quite a bit of noise, but it will take quite some time before any zombies, make their way over to you. Could take them like a fucking half hour. At least from the ones that you've seen.
yeah, kill the engine, hop out, look around to make sure nothing looks out of place, and head in to find them.
Okay. Well, what's Trusty Tony been gathering?
Well, he had an argument with Jax about this washer and dryer combo. I was really adamant that we could use these things, to clean clothes, but he was like, no, we'll never fit them on the car, and I was like, fine. Sigh. So we mostly been gathering up a lot more of that concrete mix, a bit of some of the rebar, not a lot, and a bit of I got, I was really thinking about getting this vanity set, but then he just came back to me like, how am I gonna fit it, and what the hell am I gonna use a vanity set for? I don't know.
With tie-down straps on the roof, of course.
With what straps? We took them all last time.
How did the search go, you two?
Yeah, we got
Got a car.
a bigger truck out there now.
Ah. Fortune passes everywhere.
I got chased by a bear.
Fortune passes everywhere.
Yeah, I'm kind of sorry for volunteering you for that, but not really.
Better you than me. You know how it is.
I had faith in your ability to get away from it.
See if I'd spotted it first. I could have just taken the time, lined up a shot, got in the eye.
In that case, we'll have more room to take your stupid washer and dryer set.
Come on, we definitely need to wash some clothes. Oh, that reminds me. Did we find any clothes here? I'm assuming not. This is a Lowe's.
Not at Lowe's, no.
Somebody's blue vest back in their locker.
Okay, is this Lowe's like a part of a strip mall?
I mean, you might find, like, gardening clothes, like aprons and gloves and shit.
This Lowe's stands out on its own.
Which, admittedly, is more cloth than clothes.
They don't have like leather welder's aprons or anything.
They could, sure. But that's not really clothes that I think of when clothes come to mind.
On laundry day, walk around wearing nothing but an apron.
I'm sure
Just
that would
wink
be
at all the
suitable
ladies.
for Fletch's fantasies.
Wearing it backwards.
I don't think.
Gotta protect your fanny.
Yep.
Grab your butt.
So yeah, we're
In
taking.
British English, fanny means something different.
Yes, it does.
So we're taking rebar, some more concrete mix. We have the concrete mixer back at base, anyways, and a brand new washer and dryer set.
Yeah, we can actually grab some of the crap we'd intended to get last time, like a bunch of wood.
Yeah, bunch of wood.
You're taking that washer and dryer out there yourself, Tony.
Just get one of the little carts.
Yeah, I got one of these little carts.
Actually, are there any of their little forklifts sitting around?
No.
That's
there's
a
a
shame.
dolly, though.
Previous
Several
adventurers have
dollies.
already been here and driven off on the forklifts.
Yeah, there are definitely dollies.
The forklift is the adventurer's steed of choice.
Yes. Remember how you all escaped from the zombie hordes on the forklift?
Yes. And do you remember the tractors?
The tractors.
I remember.
Actual goddamn tractors.
What zombie hordes did we escape? We found the forklift in the fort.
The tractors.
Yeah.
Oh, those tractors.
Fletch, help me put this in the trunk bed, the bed of the truck. Yeah.
Just look at him kind of blankly. Really?
Listen, do you want to wear the same clothes that have not been cleaned for months? Because I don't.
Wait, you're not cleaning your clothes? Like,
I'm cleaning them,
there's
but
running water in the bathroom.
But do you understand? Do you understand the lack of soap?
You're not using soap?
What the hell is wrong with you, Tony?
Jack says, didn't you tell me you found, like, dozens of deluxe toiletry kits or whatever the fuck they're called?
That was like 3 days ago.
You what?
We've been through like a ton of houses. You never took any soap?
Gotcha! I'm getting these things so I can turn them into
Gotcha.
contraptions.